Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Be the Thermostat, Not the Thermometer podcast for this Thermostat Tuesday talk. I'm Dr. Tron Young. Let's start here. Every room has a temperature. Every team has a culture. Every home has an atmosphere. And here's the real question. Not are you influencing it? You are. The question is, who are you letting influence you? Because one of the fastest ways to lose your leadership edge is this. You start treating every opinion like it carries equal weight. Because you'll realize it doesn't. Not every voice is a voice of wisdom. So let me give you today's reminder. It is simple. It is very clear. Are you ready? Get a pen. Don't let spectators set your temperature. Very simple, very clear. Because what you'll find out about this thing called leadership, you'll soon understand that leadership changes things. The moment you start leading, people start commenting. And suddenly, everybody has a better way. You should have done it. I mean, they'll say what they would have done and what they would have said, what you should have said, who you should have hired, and how you should have handled it. And most of the time, you'll sooner or later find out those same people have never sat where you sit. They have never carried the weight you carry. They have never felt the weight of the decision. And that's why I come back to this line often. Don't let anyone who hasn't been in your shoes tell you how to tie your laces. I'll say it again for the people in the back. Don't let anyone who hasn't been in your shoes tell you how to tie your laces. Because here's the fact. If someone has never led a team, never built a culture, never made a decision that had disappointed someone either way, then their opinion should be heard, but not always followed. Now, let me be clear. Thermostat leaders don't ignore feedback. It's actually the opposite. We actually want it. We need it. But we're careful. We're intentional. We ask a different question. Not just, what are they saying? Or who has said it? But have they earned the right to shape how I lead? Because when you think about those two questions, there's a difference. Criticism and coaching are not the same thing. Criticism is usually from the distance. Coaching is close. Criticism points out problems. Coaching helps you grow through them. Criticism wants to be right. Coaching wants you to get better. And when you don't know the difference, you start leading differently. You start leading scared. You start leading to avoid the comments instead of staying true to your calling. You have to know the difference. Because slowly, if you don't know the difference, you stop setting the temperature and you start reacting to everyone else's. And ladies and gentlemen, that's not leadership. That's just adjustment. Thermostat leaders don't do that. We listen. We lean in. We learn. But we don't hand our influence over to everyone in the room. We have to listen carefully. because I've learned this the hard way. There's been decisions that I've made as a principal that weren't always the most popular. Saying yes to one person is like saying no to another. Changing systems, raising expectations, building structures like our house system, reworking how we serve students. And every decision came with noise. That noise becomes louder and louder and louder. Some of it came from people who deeply cared about kids, and I leaned in and listened closely to them. But other voices came from people who have never carried the role, who's never felt the weight of hundreds of students, staff, and community waiting for them. They never had to choose between good options where none would satisfy everyone. And early on, I let too many voices sit in the driver's seat of my thinking. I replayed comments over and over again. I looked at Facebook for what people were saying. There were late nights of pondering and wondering and checking messages as soon as I wake up. I second-guessed decisions that I had already prayed through. I questioned the clarity that I once felt confident about until a moment of coherence changed everything. I realized I was losing peace over voices that were never meant to lead and influence me. Because the voices that did matter were different. The voices that carried weight were mentors. The voices that carried power were experienced principals, trusted leaders who had carried similar weight. That's when my leadership shifted. I stopped asking who has something to say and started asking who has earned the right to shape how I lead. Sit with those two questions for a minute. See, that one shift changed everything. It brought clarity, it brought confidence, and it helped me lead from purpose, not pressure. That's what you're called to do. A thermostat truth that I want you to sit with this week: no fluff, no confusion. Access does not equal authority. Not every voice deserves influence in your leadership. Always listen with humility, learn with wisdom, but only give real weight to the voices that have earned it. Through experience, through character, through investment in who you are and your growth. That's how they earn that weight. That's how that voice matters. So take a moment, pause, think about this. I have a couple of questions that I truly want you to stop and think about. I don't want you to rush through them. First question: whose voice has been shaping my leadership, and have they actually earned that influence? Am I leading from purpose or reacting to pressure? And lastly, who are the few trusted voices that I need to elevate in my life right now? And as that thermostat tune-up, after you pause and go through those, it's time to tune up that thermostat. Here's some action steps for this week. Do a voice audit, because not everyone gets equal access to your leadership. See, some people can speak into your life. Very few should shape it. Find one trusted mentor or leader and ask for honest feedback. Pause, listen, lean in, learn and grow. Then make one decision this week that is based on your conviction, not your fear of criticism. not the comments. Because thermostat leaders don't follow the noise, they set the climate. So as we end this week's episode, carry this understanding with you this week. Are you ready? Not everyone who comments understands the weight that you carry. Respect people. Always respect people. But don't surrender your leadership to people who don't carry your assignment. Your calling, your leadership, your purpose is too important for them. So remember, don't let someone who's never wore your shoes tell you how to tie your laces. Thermometers react, thermostats set. Wherever you go, whatever room you enter, whatever you step into this week, be the thermostat and not the thermometer. I'm Dr. Tron Young. The thermostat is now set. Go be the thermostat and not the thermometer. Be the Thermostat and Not the Thermometer is now available online at Barnes & Noble. Be a part of the movement and order yours today.